One of my clients is struggling with high sugar cravings. I also told her to eat whatever it is she wanted to eat, but slowly, savoring it and breathing in and out. So she took one candy, started savoring it as I told her, and after a few seconds, she spit it out and thought, I need water. Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Ende, and if you're new to me, I'm a full-time health coach specialized in what I call integrative fat loss. I'm also a mom of 3 little kids and a wife, so my day-to-day life is pretty crazy. But being a health coach is my life purpose, so I'm truly committed to help you find real and long-lasting solutions to your weight loss struggle. Today I'm going to tell you about my approach to fat loss, not only as a health coach, but also as a former victim of diets and everything that comes with it. Yes, because it is such a horrible experience to live going from diet to diet and with a list of restrictions only to end up where you started, without a real solution. So what is this weird term I'm using? Integrative. Integrative is defined as combining 2 or more things to form an effective unit or system. And I chose to use this term because this is exactly what I wanted to do, to create a system and to unify different aspects that are not being considered to resolve someone's weight issues. So I have gathered all the aspects of life that I had to deal with in order to achieve my healthy weight and ultimately overcome my bad relationship with food. I brought them all together strategically to form a system, forming an integrative approach of fat loss. My goal is to reset your idea, or we can call it mental formation as well, of your body weight in such a way that you can overcome that horrible struggle with food. If you noted, I also said fat loss instead of weight loss. Why is that? Well, in simple words, weight loss refers to a decrease in your overall body weight from muscle, water, and fat losses. On the contrary, fat loss refers to weight loss from fat, and it's a more specific and helpful goal than weight loss. In my programs, for example, I strongly suggest my clients not to use the scale because they are not a healthy way to track your progress. Plus, they are associated with a deep diet mentality. What I always recommend them, if they wish to keep track on their fat loss improvement, is to consult with a registered dietitian for 2 reasons. First, they can measure your body fat using a caliper. And second, they can help you organize a strength training nutrition focused, which can help you accelerate your fat loss process. Now, what are the aspects I consider in my integrative approach of fat loss? This is something I'm going to be repeating over and over again in this channel. The principles of my integrative fat loss systems are awareness, time management, and mindful nutrition. I have a previous video titled My 3 Basics to Start a Fat Loss Journey, in which I mentioned similar aspects, but they are not the same. So the first one is awareness, which refers to full attention in everything we do. Why? For example, one of my clients is struggling with high sugar cravings. She told me that she knows candies and all the crap is used to offer it's used to be offered in kids' birthday parties are totally unhealthy. So she just allowed them a few and she takes the goodie bags away. The problem is, she said, that I hide away the bags instead of throwing them away. So when I feel the strong need for sugar, I just reach them out and start binging on the candies. So what I did was not to ask her to be honest to herself and really throw away the candy, because that is not a real solution, right? She can go buy more candy whenever she can. I just asked her to start being aware of that moment. And when the urge to eat sugar arises, all she had to do is pay attention to her thoughts. What was in her mind? Did she receive a phone call, an email, a message, or anything that distressed her? And I also told her to eat whatever it is she wanted to eat, but slowly, savoring it and breathing in and out as she was eating. The results of the first attempt were that she discovered that she was overwhelmed because she was late to pick up the kids. At that moment, she didn't have lunch ready and she didn't even have a shower yet. While she discovered that she was already opening one of the goodie bags, she knew I told her that it was okay to eat whatever she was craving. So she took one candy, started savoring it as I told her, and after a few seconds, she spit it out and thought, I need water. So, as you can see from the experience of my client, learning to be truly aware gives you the chance to understand what your body really needs. Back to my client's experience, she was the whole morning cleaning the house. It was summer, so she was actually dehydrated. But the anxiety and the lack of awareness let her brain chemicals act first and push her to find the relief she needed by injecting herself high amounts of sugar into her body, which will release the dopamine required to soothe her. Impressive, right? The second principle is time management, which aims to overcome procrastination. But don't understand this as in, this is for lazy people, because even overachievers and self-demanding people can procrastinate. The emotional and mental effects of an inability to manage your time properly impacts directly in your physical health, which of course includes your metabolism and your chances to manage stored fat. And back to the example of my client, her first step was to be aware of the triggers that were pushing her to binge high amounts of sugar foods, which she did. But then she needed a solution. She needed to deal with those triggers and find a way to avoid them or even eliminate them completely. And here, time management was crucial. We worked together in her daily schedule, which was not easy because she insisted on telling me, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't need to have a schedule. I mean, I have nothing important to do. If you're watching this video, and if you are a stay-at-home mom and think like my client, please come closer so I can slap you. Being a stay-at-home mom is one of the hardest things to do in the entire universe. And I know it because I did it for 5 years. So please see the value of what you're doing. And you, more than anyone in the world, need to manage your time efficiently because your personal life is completely mixed with your duties as a mom. You don't have a 9-to-5 job. You don't leave your house to execute your job. And the worst, you don't have me time, ever, unless you learn to manage your time efficiently. Back to my client, she did it. She could organize her daily life. We worked on the I gotta do it all mindset, and she even realized that her partner was actually looking so hard to help her, but she was the one not accepting his help. Just think that she even found the time to exercise 3 times a week. How is that? Time management is crucial when we want to introduce new healthy habits in our lives. That is why it is my second principle for integrative fat loss. And finally, but not least, mindful nutrition. I didn't organize the principles randomly. Nutrition is number 3 for a strategic reason, and I am going to explain why right now. It is fruitless that I, as a health coach, give you a list of the foods you have to increase consumption of and the ones you should avoid, or give you a perfect, beautiful menu that you should be following if you are not aware of your triggers that pushes you to binge eat or binge drink, and if you do not know how to manage your time efficiently. Because it will be impossible to you to organize your cooking time, so you will probably end up buying the same prepared ultra-processed food that is harming your metabolism, and all that won't let you reach your healthy weight. Do you see how it works? It is a system, a step-by-step process that requires so much more than knowing the foods that can keep you skinny or the amount of exercise you need to burn fat. This is a beautiful way to overcome diet mentality, to find yourself and give yourself the love and respect that you deserve. We are going to be seeing more in depth every principle in the following videos, along with recommendations on how to put in practice each one of them. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. All comments are well received with the respect and love that we all deserve. And if you post any questions, I'll be happy to reply as soon as I can. And with that, I say goodbye to you for now and until the next video. Bye.